The First National Bank of Lindsay has proudly served the community since 1902. Here at the First National Bank, we pride ourselves on our hometown customer service. We are a family-owned business and consider each one of our customers a part of that family. We take great pride in our community and give back to that community that has given us so much. We specialize in small business and residential loans and personal banking. We're here to serve you. Come in today and let us know how we can help you. That's First National Bank of Lindsay, member FDIC.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. And don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching Leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C-Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C-Mart.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
The First National Bank of Lindsay has proudly served our community since 1902. Here at the First National Bank, we pride ourselves on our hometown customer service. We are a family-owned business and consider each one of our customers a part of that family. We take great pride in our community and give back to that community that has given us so much. We specialize in small business and residential loans and personal banking. We're here to serve you. Come in today and let us know how we can help you. That's First National Bank of Lindsay, member FDIC.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon polycarts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me. From running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
James Supplies has been serving the Lindsay community since 1946. We're your home for all your welding, cutting, and compressed gas needs. We offer name brands such as Lincoln, Miller, Victor, Hypertherm, and DeWalt. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 here in Lindsay. We're located at 206 East Cherokee. James Supplies is happy to support our 2024 Lindsay Leopard football team. It's time for our coaches and players' sweat and hard work to pay off. We hope the Leopards have a great season filled with first downs, touchdowns, tackles, and tradition. Join us in cheering the Leopards on this year. Go Leopards!
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Floyd West Field here on the campus of Lexington High School. The Lindsay Leopards on the road here in Week 6 to take on the Lexington Bulldogs. My name is Greg Peary, alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon. Andrew, it is toasty here in Lexington on a Friday night in October.
It is indeed. It's unusually warm, and I am very ready for that cool weather coming.
Where's the cold front? Get it in here. But it is going to be toasty. Hopefully kind of cool off a little bit as the night goes on. But the Leopards come in tonight 2-3 on the season. Picked up a big win over Dixon on Friday night. And they're going to come in and take on a Lexington team that comes in 3-2. But let's talk first about that game last week against Dixon. The Leopards with the 28-13 win over the Dixon Comets. Very efficient all the way around. You probably heard me during the coaches show, and I think I misspoke at one point about the numbers, but we averaged 8.3 yards a carry on rushing plays, averaged 18 yards of reception, over 18 yards of reception. The Leopards really did. They had 3 different guys run the football that all averaged 10 yards a carry. So I guess you look at it that way, probably one of the better offensive nights the Leopards have had this season.
Yeah, for sure. It was a fun game. The Leopards had to sort of toughen up and see what they were made of as that game went on. A little bit tough going, and I'm speaking more defensively, I suppose, but a little bit tough going early on as we went. We seemed to just pick up momentum as the game went on all the way to the end, and it was a fun game to watch. I was glad to see the Leopards sort of find another gear. And I think they were tested a little bit more than maybe they expected to be against Dixon. But Dixon, to give them credit, they came and they were ready to play, and they played us a pretty good game. So good game, fun to watch all the way around.
Well, you take the first drive for the Leopards. They go down and take a 6-0 lead just a couple of minutes into the game on a 37-yard run from Taylor. Force a turnover on downs for Dixon. The Leopards come up with their own turnover on downs. They both go 3 and out. Dixon then, and this is the problem with that Dixon offense, run-heavy offense, you chew up clock. And I think you and I talked about it at halftime last week. They had the ball 18 of the 24 minutes, and that drive there, that first scoring drive for them, literally took 6:02 off the clock and scored right at the end of the first quarter. And then we muffed the ensuing kickoff to start the second quarter, and they take another 6 minutes off the clock on that drive.
That's right.
So both of them long drives, a 13-play, 14-play, 12-play, and they end up taking a 13-6 lead on the Leopards. So I like the way you put it. The Leopards had to figure out how to get tough after that.
Yeah, that's right. Early on in the game, toward the first 18 minutes of that football game or so out of the 24 of the first half, Dixon came out, everybody up on the line. I told you 1,700 pounds of guys on the line, and they were getting a push. And it wasn't a big push. They weren't breaking our backs or anything, but it was the 4 yards a play kind of offense. And they just chewed up clock, and they chewed up 3, 4, 5 yards every play and really controlled that clock in the first half. So I wouldn't say that I was worried, but at first I was starting to wonder if we were ever going to figure out how to stop that. And thankfully, as the game went on, the Leopards really bowed up. They toughened up, and the second half was all Leopards.
Yeah, the first half, 11 first downs for Dixon in the ballgame, 7 of those in the first half. So defense really stood up second half. But the final numbers talk about some of these guys because Dutton Taylor ends up 12 carries, 122 yards, 10 yards a carry. Crew Flood 10 carries, 105 yards. Now, Crew also had a 39-yard touchdown catch. So he ends up 10 yards a carry. Then you'd look at Isaac Cameron. He goes 7 carries, 71 yards. He gets 10 yards a carry. I joked with Coach Embry on the coaches show a while ago that we got to get on Manny because Manny brought the average down. He had 8 carries for 29 yards, so he brings the average down from 10 yards a carry to 8. But Coach Embry, quick to point out, he had a 40-plus yard touchdown run called back on a penalty. He had a 40-something yard pass play called back on a penalty that was a touchdown. So really, there was a lot better night there. He did, Aguero did end up with a couple of catches for 17 yards, but Manny had some really good plays that were called back.
Yeah, he sure did. He played a whale of a game. You mentioned Crew. Man, what a game he had. Yeah. He's really turning into a stud. He had 6 tackles on the night as well to go along with those offensive numbers, and Dutton with 8 tackles that night too. So they were getting it done on both sides of the ball.
Well, let's quickly talk about this Lexington team that comes in on the night. Again, they are 3-2 on the season. They played a couple of Class A teams early on in the season. They played Elmore City, won that game 34-0. They played Wayne, won that game 32-0. But then they take on Purcell, the Battle of the Bridge, and lose that game 42-21, and then beat Little Axe 47-14. But then last week had to play Marlowe and had lost to Marlowe 34-0. And so we look at this Lex team, and you've seen both sides of it. You know, they've won some games, but the games they've won have probably not been the quality of the Leopards.
Right.
The teams that they've played that are the quality of the Leopards, they've lost both. But I told Coach Embry when I did the coaches show, I'm a little concerned. They've got some good athletes. Caden Kruger at quarterback, mobile, can run, got good moves, he's got a good arm. You've got Gavry Williams that is a senior wide receiver. I believe Gavry's a senior. Yes. I mean, he's a great athlete. Can run. He's got some size. So they've got some athletes that can really make things happen. And they moved the ball on Purcell.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally did move. Now, they kept shooting themselves in the foot. But so I think this is a Lexington team you can't overlook.
Yeah. And I think that Purcell game is one that we can look at and sort of compare apples to apples, right? We played Purcell. We had Purcell on the ropes that entire football game. It was a last-minute loss for us, unfortunately. Lexington plays Purcell. Purcell handles them quite a bit better. However, you said it, Lexington moved the ball quite a bit. They've got multiple weapons. They may run 4 wide receivers. They may go empty in the backfield. They may put a couple of guys in the backfield, run some eye. They do a lot of different things, and this quarterback is shifty. He can get it done with his feet. He's got kind of an interesting sidearm throw, but he can sling it down the field, and he's got a stable of receivers that are pretty salty. So this is not a game much like the Dixon game last week, where you could play a sloppy football game and come out with a win tonight. I feel like the Leopards have the talent, and they're at a level of play right now where I believe they should win this football game. However, you're going to have to come earn it. You're not going to be able to rest on your laurels. You're not going to be able to not give good effort. Guys are going to have to be disciplined. They're going to have to be focused and do things right to come out a winner tonight, but I think they can do it.
Well, and I think this one may come down to the trenches. When you look at the size of this Lexington team, you look at their guys up front, they've got 6'4", 345.
Yeah.
They've got a 6'3", 265. They go 6'3", 280. There is a 6'4", 370. They are huge up front. They're a lot like that Dixon team you talked about. They have got some big old boys up front, and so the Leopards are going to have to be disciplined. They're going to have to get in every gap to make sure that we don't let them get that run game going.
Yeah, and I think if the Leopards will come out aggressive up front, hit these guys in the mouth, not to take anything away from these big boys, but, I mean, we've got some athletes on our side of the ball too.
I agree.
And from what I've watched of Lexington in the film room, I think we've got the athletes to match up, even with these big-body guys. But, again, you're going to have to do it right. You can't just come out here and be lazy and expect to come out with a W.
Well, let's do this because I always end up cutting myself short, and I don't get enough time to talk about our starters. So, JD, if you're ready, let's go ahead and get to our starting lineups for these teams. We talked a little bit about the guys we expect to see for Lex. I do know that Lexington is possibly missing. I did not see them take snaps with their first string out here, so I don't know. But Cameron Weatherford, number 26, is really their starting running back. I believe I've heard he could be out tonight. So.
And that's a big loss for them.
That's a big loss for them.
Yeah,
so
he looked like a bit of a stud in the film I watched.
So we'll see how that goes for them. But we already talked about Caden Kruger, their quarterback, and we will likely see like Klon Sherd. He's a senior, not very big, but pretty quick. Number 2 back in the backfield, and we'll have to just call these guys out for them as they get to it. But let's talk about for the and let me do this before I get too far. The head coach for the Bulldogs is Keith Bowles. His 4th year here at Lex as a head coach. Came over with Coach Berglund from Newcastle. Coach Bowles was in Newcastle for 27 years as an assistant coach. Coach Berglund comes over from Newcastle, takes the reins here at Lexington. Got Coach Bowles to come over here with him. He served under Berglund here for several years, and then in 2020 took over as the head coach. So 4th year for Coach Bowles. He is assisted by Derek Clark, Jared Enos, Kyle Wells, Michael McKay, and Sean Guerra for the Bulldogs. Now, let's talk about starting lineups for the Lindsay Leopards, and we'll start with the offense, and we'll start with the skill positions. And at quarterback is number 3, Isaac Cameron. He's a 6'1", 178-pound sophomore. At running back will be number 2, Dutton Taylor, a 6', 190-pound junior. Then we'll go to the wideouts. Number 23 is Manny Aguero, a 5'4", 175-pound junior. Number 12 is Will Lawrence. He's a 5'11", 190-pound sophomore. Number 22 is Riker McCulley, a 5'9", 141-pound freshman. And then number 8, Gus Torres. He may line up at tight end. He may line up at a Maverick or a Mesa. We'll see where he lines up in a slot or online. But Gus will likely be out there tonight if they go with just 3 wide in that slot. But he's a 6'3", 250-pound junior. Move to the guys up front, and anchoring in the middle, we get him back again tonight. Number 66, Maxon Simonton, has been out a bunch this season with knee problems, but Maxon Simonton back tonight. He's a 5'11", 180-pound junior. On the left side at guard is number 77, Dennis DeGaring. He is a 6'4", 290-pound junior. At left tackle, number 75, Caleb Snow. He's a 6'1", 240-pound junior. At right guard is number 58, Hannibal Hines. He's a 5'11", 210-pound senior, the only senior on that starting offense. And then at right tackle tonight is number 50, Kaven Hunter, 5'11", 190-pound junior. Go over to the defensive side of the ball, and we'll start up on to line up front. 3-4 defense for the Leopards tonight, and right in the middle, Kaven Hunter. He's going to start at that nose guard position tonight as well on defense. Gus Torres will be at one end one defensive tackle there, and then at the other side will be Caleb Snow. So those guys, all 3 of those guys will be playing both ways tonight. Linebacking crew is Dutton Taylor will be one inside linebacker. Number 6, Tug Fott, the 6'2", 220-pound junior, will be the other inside linebacker. Number 21, Melvin McDonald, 6'3", 175-pound senior, at one outside linebacker. And then Crew Flood, number 26, the other outside linebacker, 5'11", 160-pound freshman. Move back into the secondary, and we'll go to the corner positions. Isaac Cameron plays quarterback on one side, corner on the other. Tonight, anyway. Typically, he's a safety back there. Then we'll look at number 17, Eli Curry. He'll be the other corner, a 5'11", 147-pound sophomore. The safeties, Riker McCulley will be the receiver on one side on offense. He'll be the safety on defense. And then number 23, Manny Aguero, the same, as he'll also play a safety position tonight. Coaching crew for the Lindsay Leopards is head coach Sam Embry. He is assisted by Stephen Merrill, Braxton Turner, Matt Lane, Caleb Hall, Jackson Stephen, Tyler Sharp, and student assistant Ty Ferguson. The Leopards 2-3 coming into the game tonight. Big matchup here. This is a big game. Both of these teams need to win. If you look at the district standings for the way this district is shaping up, and I've got that here in front of me somewhere. So Lex and Lindsay are both 1-1 right now in district. So if you look at the fact that Washington's undefeated at 3-0, Marlowe's undefeated at 2-0, Crossings Christian's at 2-0, Lexington and Lindsay right now are battling for that 4th spot. Yep. And so this is a really big game for these two teams, knowing the power that Washington and Lindsay have. So we're going to do a prayer and a national anthem, so we're going to send it over to JD. We will come back right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
The First National Bank of Lindsay has proudly served our community since 1902. Here at the First National Bank, we pride ourselves on our hometown customer service. We are a family-owned business and consider each one of our customers a part of that family. We take great pride in our community and give back to that community that has given us so much. We specialize in small business and residential loans and personal banking. We're here to serve you. Come in today and let us know how we can help you. That's First National Bank of Lindsay, member FDIC.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Lexington. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon here to bring you all the action here in Week 6. And J.D. Scruggs over here on the live stream. We've got Kevin Scruggs and Eric Bearden up top on the camera. Colton Harrell back at our station in downtown Lindsay, Oklahoma, handling the FM side of things. Tickled to have her along with us this season. And I missed the coin toss.
I got it for you.
All right.
Lexington won the toss. They elected to receive. So we'll get the ball back in the second half. Leopards will be defending the east goal. Lexington Bulldogs the west. So Leopards will be going right to left on your radio dial.
On your radio dial. So Crew Flood tees it up for the Leopards. And try to pick up a number here. That may be Williams that is back deep for the Bulldogs. Number 34.
It's 34, yep.
Gavry Williams. Glad you're along with us here tonight. Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live. Flood signals. He's ready to go. And sends this one short. Takes a hop. Takes a roll, picked up by Williams at the 20 to the 25. Makes a move at the 30s to the sideline to 40, the 45, the 50 into Leopard territory before he's finally run out of bounds over there by who?
Crew Flood.
Crew Flood. But again, there's Williams with the moves and the speed, and he gives the Bulldogs great field position. They'll start their first drive inside the Leopard 40. And looks like they're going to mark it at the 36-yard line.
Well, not the way you want to start the game, but we'll be tested right from the get-go here. So let's see what the Leopard defense can dial up.
They'll go two wide receivers right. Actually, they'll go twins both sides, Kruger. And he does have, in fact, they're starting a running back there. Weatherford is back there. And there's a good run right over right tackle. Quarterback keeper from Kruger.
And that was Melvin McDonald coming up with the stop there for the Leopards.
Got down to the 28-yard line. He picks up 8 yards on first down, brings up a second down and 2. Again, they'll go two wide right. That is Williams and Fincher. Levi Fincher, a 6', 165-pound senior. The far side of the field is Spencer Van Ostrom, number 18, a 5'10", 145-pound senior. This time a two-back set. as Brewer joins them in the backfield, offset I, and they're going to give it to the deep back, and that is Weatherford. And Weatherford fights forward, but he'll have enough for the first down as he'll get down to the 22-yard line and pick up 6 yards.
Yeah, those are tough yards. We're making him work for it, but he's plugging right along there. If we can just get him stopped at first contact instead of third or fourth contact, we'll be in pretty good shape. But he's a tough runner.
Subs coming in for the Leopards.
Looks like Caleb Snow checking in.
Lucky Booth will check in as well, looks like. And we actually have a timeout called by the Leopards as there is some confusion now on defense. So we'll take a timeout with them. 11-16 left here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs have it at the Leopard 23-yard line when we come back after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
First and 10 Bulldogs are at the Leopard 23-yard line. Twins right, 2 backs in the backfield from the shotgun. Kruger hands it off right over the right side, and that is Brewer, I believe, on the carry, and he'll get to the 19-yard line, pick up 4 more to bring up a second down and 6.
Well, here we go. Similar to last week, it's been, 6 yards, 8 yards, 4 yards.
Yep.
Just going to have to figure out how to bow up here and get the stop at the line of scrimmage or less, or behind, excuse me.
Again, 2 back set, Twins right. Hard snap now, but I think you're going to get the left guard for the Bulldogs for jumping for a false start. That will back them up. And so that should bring up now a 2nd and 11 as it'll move the ball back to the 24-yard line. Got word that apparently the sub for defense is the officials were complaining about the knee pads not covering the knees on the defensive line. Not real sure what that's all about. We may see if we can get some more on that. But now Twins either side. Weatherford the lone back. Kruger from the shotgun. Bad snap. Kruger takes it over the left side right up the middle, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Caden Kruger from 24 yards out. That was not good. Leopards not able to stop him as he goes right up the middle of the field.
Now,
big hole.
Yeah, I saw that quite a bit early on against Purcell. The same thing before Purcell kind of finally got him under wraps.
Yeah.
Leopards are just going to have to make an adjustment here and figure that out.
Figure that one out for sure. It just wasn't good defense there. Caden McCraven on for the extra point try. And from here it looks good. And the officials say it is. 10-13 left to go in the first quarter. The Bulldogs strike first. They've got a 7-0 lead. We'll come back after this timeout. This is Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
So Caden McCraven will tee it up for the Bulldogs after they get the ball, of course, in great field position. That's the other side of it. That was only a 36-yard drive in 5 plays, the last 24 by the quarterback, Caden Kruger as he took it right up the middle. I mean, the hole was huge there. Had to make one sidestep, I think, and other than that, he was untouched for 24 yards. So the Leopard defense is really going to have to figure something out here.
Yeah, and that's a bit concerning, getting gashed right up the middle like that. That's uncharacteristic of the Leopards, getting beat like that between the tackles. So
actually, it looks like Fincher who's kicking this off. He'll send it high toward the sidelines. Fair catch called there by Aguero. And the Leopards will have it, looks like the 33-yard line. So let's see if the Leopards can answer here with 10-12 left to go in the first quarter. Start it there on 33-yard line.
Leopards need to answer here and not be in jeopardy of getting behind in the momentum game. We know how the momentum can really make a difference, particularly in high school football. So
Taylor the lone setback, twins either side. Actually, Gus Torres was back there. Now they'll move Taylor into the backfield, and we'll go trips right, tight end left. Now they'll bring Aguero in motion, fake the handoff to him. Right up the middle goes Cameron. He'll be across the 40. Gets out to the 42-yard line, picks up 9 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 1.
And that was number 22, Dalton Brewer, for the Bulldogs, making the stop.
This time they'll go trips left with Lawrence, McCulley, and Aguero. Tight end right is Torres. Taylor to the left of Cameron in the backfield. Give it to Taylor and wrapped up. He got forward progress to the 44, so he'll get credit for a couple, which should be enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 Leopards, their own 44-yard line. This time we'll go trips right with McCulley, Aguero, and Lawrence. Torres will line up tight end left. Again from the shotgun for Isaac Cameron. Calls for it, rolling to his right, looking to pass. And got a wide open receiver out there, and Riker McCulley, and it went right through his hands, incomplete.
Man, that was a well-designed play. Receiver was open. It was a well-thrown ball. Just couldn't come up with it. That's unfortunate.
Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Leopards of their own 44. Stops the clock with exactly 9 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. This time Aguero will be the lone receiver left. Lawrence and McCulley are split right. Taylor in the backfield. Give it to him. Jet sweep coming left. Cuts it up inside. Gets to midfield. Gets into Bulldog territory. Finally brought down as he gets to the 42-yard line. But we got a flag at the line of scrimmage, so hang on. We got a hold that's going to bring this one back.
Man.
Nice run for Taylor on that jet sweep. But again, coming back on the holding call. And they're going to mark it from the 44, so that'll take it back to the 34-yard line, make it a 1st and 20 now for the Leopards.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit harder. I hate to be behind the chains so early in the game here when we need a strike.
So 2nd down and 20. Again, here comes the jet sweep. Taylor, he's got blockers in front. He makes a move. He's at the 50 and finally brought down as he gets to the Bulldog. This guy kept wavering as he walked across the field. They're going to mark him at the 46-yard line and very close to a first down, and they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, nice run there, just picking his way through the crowd. Tackle was made there by number 75, Isaac Martin, off the line on the far side. So he came a long way to come chase Dutton down.
Got to wait for the change to get set here as they tried to go to 3rd down. The official had signaled first. So 1st and 10 Leopards to the Bulldog 46. And now we'll send Torres tight end right, McCulley right behind him as a wingback. McCulley in motion, and they'll fake it to him right up the middle. Aguero, and he'll be close to a first down, be a yard or two short, but nice fake into the pitch to the backfield and got Aguero right up the middle for a good 8 yards there. They'll mark him at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, nice little run there by Manny. Glad to see him getting involved early in the run game. He was brought down by Caden Kruger, number 6 for the Bulldogs.
McCulley and Lawrence will split right. Taylor in the backfield with Aguero, the low receiver, left. Back to pass. Cameron has time and looking right down the middle of the field, and he overthrew Aguero, who turns to look at the official. Thought he might have been held that time from Reagan Smith. But no flags, and the Leopards will go to a 2nd down and 10 now.
Well, and you might be more inclined to get a call like that if the ball isn't, 15 yards too deep.
I said 2nd and 10. It's actually 3rd and 2. I forgot that was a 2nd and 2 down. Now it's 3rd down and 2. Trips left this time. Under center, Cameron. Keeps it himself right up the middle. Falls forward. He should be at the 35, and should be enough for the first down. They're marking him just short of the 35. And they're going to mark him at the 36-yard line. So he picks up what should be first down yardage. Now the official on this side does show a first down, yeah. So 1st and 10, Leopards on the move. They're at the Bulldog 36. Trips right. Tight end left is Torres. Cameron back to pass. He's got McCulley again over the middle that cannot come up with that catch. Right through his hands again, and he was open again.
He was. We had 2 or 3 options right there. They're giving a lot of cushion on those wide receivers, so he had his pick of the lot. Once again, just unable to secure that ball. Hit him right in the breadbasket.
So they'll stay trips right. Taylor to the right of Cameron in the shotgun as Torres sets up tight end left. Cameron to Taylor, cuts it up inside, blows over one guy at the 30, makes a tackle at the 25, still on his feet across the 20, and he'll get down to the 18-yard line and pick up 18 yards, and we've got another flag land at the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, that's another hold.
So that one, with the flag land, though, at the 35, moves it back to the 45-yard line. So essentially a 9-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. So now we're back to 2nd and 19 again. Again, single receiver right is Lawrence. McCulley and Aguero are split left. Leopards try to draw the defense off. Doesn't work. Cameron looks to the sideline. And play clock obviously is not working. We don't know how much time is actually left. Torres will now move to the tight end left. And now he'll move to a slot left. And right up the middle, Taylor makes a move. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. Runs over a man at the 30. At the 25, breaks a tackle. And he is in for the touchdown. Looking for Laundry.
I think it's clean.
I don't see any. Touchdown, Leopards. 45 yards for Dutton Taylor.
Good gracious, what a run that was. He lowered the boom and flat ran over 2 guys. My goodness.
So the Leopards do answer, and they'll go for 2 here as they'll line up. Fought the lone receiver right. And looking for the pass in the end zone from Taylor, and that's a great defensive play from Reagan Smith. He knocked that one down. The 2-point conversion is no good. So we've got 6:11 left to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs still on top, but the Leopards close it to a 1-point lead. 7-6, Lexington ahead of the Lindsay Bulldogs. Lexington ahead of the Lindsay Leopards. We will take a timeout. We'll come back with more Leopard football presented by the First National Bank right after this on KBLP Live.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
6:11 left to go. The Leopards go on a 67-yard drive. Did it in 10 plays. A 45-yard touchdown from Dutton Taylor caps it off. 2-point conversion, no good. So it is 7-6 Bulldogs on top. Squibb down the middle of the field, taken by Williams just inside the 25, looking for a hole right up the middle of the field, and still on his feet at the 40. Finally gain tackled as he gets to the 41, maybe the 42-yard line.
That young man just does not want to go down. What a tough run again.
He is tough. So it looks like they are going to put him at the 42. So the Bulldogs will take over there, 1st and 10. See if the Leopard defense now can figure something out from that first drive. They will send Van Ostrom wide left. Williams will be split right along with Fincher.
As I suspected, we put the big lineman back in. Got DeGaring in the middle now.
Kruger with a run back to either side of him, and they'll give it to Weatherford, headed around the left side, and he'll be brought down, short gain to the 45-yard line. So Weatherford gets 3 out of that one and makes it a 2nd down and 7.
That was number 6, Tug Fott, with the tackle there.
Smith brings the play in from the sidelines. Fincher and Williams will split right. Smith will split left. Again, Brewer and Weatherford both in the backfield. Kruger from the shotgun. Over that left tackle. Oh, Kruger keeps it himself. Faked me out. It gets to midfield, maybe. Mark him just shy of it at the 49. So he'll pick up 4 of those 7. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Tackle was made there by Manny Aguero. Pretty good open field tackle.
And they actually do mark it at midfield. So makes it a 3rd down and 2. Twins right, single receiver left. Again, a 2-back set. Kruger from the pistol with the offset eye. And right up the middle and a 1st down. Tough run, but right again. Up the middle of the field and gets to the Leopard 47-yard line. That was Weatherford.
It was Hannibal Hines that time making the stop.
Van Ostrom in the game. He'll go wide left. Williams and Fincher stay wide right. They'll stay in that same offset eye from the shotgun. Kruger calls for it. He's back to pass this time. Rolls to his right. Looking downfield, and he'll just throw it away. Good coverage downfield and had pressure coming from behind, and Caden Kruger threw that one away to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock with 4:12 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-6, Bulldogs up by 1. They have the ball at the Leopard 47 as Reagan Smith brings the play in from the sideline. He'll go wide left. Again, Fincher and Williams are wide right. Now they'll send Brewer out into the slot left. Weatherford the lone setback. Kruger, quarterback keeper, looking for a hole, gets around it to the left side, and he'll get a 1st down at the 35-yard line of the Leopards on a 12-yard run. Got a flag. Hang on, line of scrimmage. So looks like maybe a hold will bring this one back. And we do have a hold on the Bulldogs, so that'll back them up to the Lexington side of the 50. So they'll have a 2nd and 20 now back at their own 43.
When they go to that 4 receiver set, just spreads us so much with just a 3-man front there. The shiftiness of that quarterback, he's able to navigate the few defenders that are left to handle that.
Caden McCraven goes wide left. This time Williams and Van Ostrom are split right. That same 2-back set. And back to pass. And looking for Williams, and it goes through his hands and goes incomplete. Aguero on the coverage.
All right, here now we've got a good chance to make a stop, get a turnover.
3rd and 20, way behind the chains for the Bulldogs at their own 43.
Secondary is going to have to play tight here and make sure that we don't let them get behind us.
Van Ostrom goes wide right. Smith goes wide left, and we've got an official timeout. Not sure why here. Booth checks in. And now they're sending Booth back out.
So it looks
I'm not sure what this is all about. The officials sending our players in and out. I don't get it. But
I don't know if it's that equipment issue or what. Diamond formation here. Nope.
Now they shift out of it. Parker Nunnally checked in, by the way. Kruger back to pass. Pressure, and he just threw it just to get rid of it. And I tell you what,
wow.
nearly picked off over there by Eli Curry.
That could have been a big pick six right there if he was just
no kidding.
One step further forward.
That brings up a 4th down and 20. That's going to force the Bulldogs into a punting situation. Good defense that time for the Leopards, and, of course, the penalty didn't help the Bulldogs at all that time.
Nope.
So Aguero goes back inside of his own 20. And I believe that McCraven is the punter. I'm not positive about that yet. Knuckleball punt. Aguero takes it inside the 30, the 35, breaks it to 40, the 45, the 50, bounces off of a tackle, still on his feet at the 40, and he'll get down inside the 40 to the 38, but there's a flag on the field, so hang on. We may get a block that'll move this one back. We may not be as far into Leopard territory.
We've got a Bulldog down on the other side over there.
And very ginger on the leg there. See who that is. So we do have a hold on the Leopards. That is what the flag is. So this should move the ball back, probably back to about the 48-yard line of Lexington. We'll see where they actually spot it. And still trying to figure out who the injured Bulldog is here. And it looks like
he's
that
having
is
a hard
knee.
time there.
Yeah.
Number 22,
that is
perhaps.
Dalton Brewer.
Yep, that's
that
it, 22.
Their other running back. And, Brewer will get off the field under his own power, kind of, but that doesn't look good at all. He's not able to do much with that right leg at all.
No, it doesn't look like the kind of injury you can bounce back from really quick. I hope he does. I hope it's not hurt too bad. He's a big part of their game here.
Absolutely has been. So they will actually spot the ball at the Bulldog 49-yard line after the penalty. So the Leopards have it. 3:40 left to go here in the first quarter. And they'll start in Bulldog territory at the 49. And it looks like they actually will go bunch receivers with Lawrence, McCulley, and Aguero at the left side. And I believe that may be, no, that is Taylor in the backfield. And run the option. Right up the middle goes Cameron, and he'll get to the 45, and that's about it. And they may give him, no, man, we'll put it right at the 45. So pick up a 4 will bring up a 2nd down and 6.
There was a host of Bulldogs there on that tackle. It looked like it was number 26, Cameron Weatherford, coming up off the bottom of the pile.
They'll stay with that same formation with the 3 wide receivers bunched at the end of the line left. Torres is tight end right. Taylor in the backfield with Cameron from the shotgun. This time the bubble screen for Aguero. Cuts it back up inside against the grain and then gets stood up as he got to the 42-yard line. Great tackle right there from the Bulldogs to hold him to just a 3-yard gain.
Tackle was Buddy Cormany, number 1.
So 3 yards on that play brings up a 3rd down and 3 now. And this time Aguero will go left. McCulley and Lawrence will go right. Taylor will move to the left side of Cameron in that shotgun as Torres now sets up slot right. Cameron gives it to Dutton, jet sweep right, looking to cut up. He does, gets the first down, cuts back to his left, and finally an ankle tackle to bring him down at the 35, but he'll pick up 7 yards and a first down.
I believe that was Buddy Cormany again with the tackle there. Tough run by Dutton.
So first and 10 Leopards. They are at the Bulldog 35 with 2:10 left here with the clock running in the first quarter. Again, Lawrence and McCulley split right. Torres tight end left with Aguero out wide left. From the shotgun, Cameron looks for the slants. Got Aguero, makes a move at the 25, makes a move at the 20. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he'll get to about the 4. The Leopards are going to be set up first and goal at the Bulldog 4 on that slant for 31 yards.
Fantastic slant, nice route, nice pass, good run. Love to see the yards after catch.
So now they'll go trips left. Taylor, the lone back to the right of Cameron. Now Aguero comes in motion. Give it to him. Looking to cut up inside, and he's going to get dropped for a loss.
Flag flew.
Yeah, we got a flag. And see what this may be. They're going to get a face mask call. It was the indication I saw.
And that was Gavry Williams that came up to make that solo tackle, so I don't know if he looked like he was on the back, so I would have suspected horse collar, if anything.
Yeah, but they will call a personal foul face mask on the Bulldogs.
He must have reached all the way around to get the mask.
So that will move it half the distance, which should put it at the 2.
Well, that'll help.
Yeah, that will definitely help. So first and goal at the 2 now. This time 2-back set. Under center is Cameron. And Aguero sidesteps, goes forward, and he's going to be stopped short again. He'll get to the 1. So second and goal from the 1 now. Lawrence is the only receiver wide left. McCulley is in the wing right to the behind Torres at the tight end. They're going to have Taylor and Aguero both in the backfield with Cameron under center. McCulley in motion. Flip it to him. Jet sweep left. Cuts inside a block from Aguero. Touchdown. Rocker McCulley from a yard out.
Nice job. Happy for Mr. McCulley there after a couple of
dropped passes.
Passes to get back in the game here, get his spirits back up. I'm sure that he was pretty disappointed about those.
I would agree. So McCulley gets the 1-yard touchdown run to put the Leopards on top, 12-7. Again, they'll go for the 2-point conversion here. Trips right. In motion. Aguero, and they're going to again look to pass the ball. Cameron on the run, and he overthrows.
Little tall.
Will Lawrence out there. If Will was 6'8", he might have caught that. But as it is, it's incomplete. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. It is 12-7. Leopards on top. We'll take a timeout. We're back to Lexington after this. Live coverage of Leopard football is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
So the Leopards go on a 49-yard drive, doing in 7 plays. Rocker McCulley scores from a yard out. Leopards up 12-7. Flood. Line drive, knuckleball. It'll be covered at the 32-yard line. And that was the number 1, Buddy Corbiny, with the cover there. Nope, I'm sorry. That was number 11 that covered that, Levi Fincher. Saw one of the ones. I didn't see both of them. So my apologies, Mr. Fincher. So at the 32, the Bulldogs take over. 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Van Ostrom splits wide right. Smith is wide left. They'll bunch everybody to the right. Empty backfield for Kruger from the shotgun. Rolling to his right. Quarterback keeper looking to get up inside. His side steps, and he'll pick up a couple out to the 34. Bring up a 2nd down and 8.
And that was Aguero making the stop there. Melvin McDonald sliced through. Looked like he was going to be able to get a hand on the running back. And just got kicked out by that lineman pulling around.
Kruger is just so shifty. I mean,
he is.
You think you've got him dead to rights, and he'll take a sidestep and be past you. They'll send McCraven wide left, Van Ostrom wide right. Again, that bunch receivers to the right with an empty backfield. This time looking to go left, and he'll get past the first line. He's to the 45, the 50. Look out. He's got the wheels. McCauley finally runs him out of bounds, but not till he is deep in Leopard territory inside the 35 to the 32-yard line.
Had us outnumbered on that left side over there. There was one defender over there, and he didn't get blocked well, but he did have to drop his head when he made contact with the offensive lineman there, and that was just enough to let the quarterback squirt by. And, man, does he have some acceleration.
No kidding. 35 yards on that scamper. And that'll be the last play of this first quarter. Bulldogs are in business at the Leopard 31 when we start the second quarter after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football. It is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
The First National Bank of Lindsay has proudly served our community since 1902. Here at the First National Bank, we pride ourselves on our hometown customer service. We are a family-owned business and consider each one of our customers a part of that family. We take great pride in our community and give back to that community that has given us so much. We specialize in small business and residential loans and personal banking. We're here to serve you. Come in today and let us know how we can help you. That's First National Bank of Lindsay, member FDIC.
Diamond formation for the Bulldogs, right up the middle, and I believe that was Weatherford on the carry. I'll check that, but picked up maybe about 3 on the play to where they actually spotted here. Weatherford gets to the 27-yard line. So he does pick up 4, bring up a 2nd down and 6.
And that was Melvin McDonald making the stop there. He's moved over to an outside linebacker position for this game rather than the usual cornerback spot.
Van Ostrom wide right, McCraven wide left. Again, diamond formation with 3 backs in the backfield. And again, that right over left tackle.
Good stick, tug fought.
Weatherford picks up a couple of more, gets to the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down here. I have a feeling for the Bulldogs, this is 4-down territory down here. You're at the Leopard 25. Smith brings the play in from the sideline. He'll go wide left. Van Ostrom wide right. Williams will be in the backfield. And Brewer is in there. Glad to see that knee was okay, along with Weatherford. Diamond formation again, and again they give it right. Nope, this time they run the option pitch. It's in the loose. It's in the backfield, and the Leopards are going to get up a big loss here.
That's fortunate for us. Not so much for them.
Gavin Williams, the receiver of that pitch, and it was a bad pitch because of the pressure on the Kruger and the loss, and they're not. They're going to give him forward progress, the 35-yard line.
Man.
The tackle made back outside the 40, And they'll lose 10 to the 35, but this is now a 4th down and 14. And again, nope, they're going to punt. See if they can pin the Leopards deep here.
Almost
nearly blocked that
Crew.
one, and it will not get to the
you better
end
go get it.
zone. It will die at the 2. Aguero couldn't really do much about that. That was a great punt. That was number 1, Buddy Cormany on the punt.
Oh, man. It was, and I don't blame Aguero for letting that roll. It looked like it had the steam to go ahead to get
Bounce
in
into
the end zone, but
yeah.
it died right there, and you could tell he was having a dilemma right there. Do I pick this up and try to get a few yards or just leave it be? He ultimately decided just to let it sit there. So we got some work ahead of us now.
So 1st and 10, Leopards their own 2-yard line. I think that is Flood maybe in the backfield now. I can't tell from this angle. Right up the middle, and it is Flood. He'll get across the 5. And actually, they'll mark him right at the 5. So 2nd down and a 7.
Got a little room to work now.
Flood stays in the backfield. Give it to him again. This time he'll break left, makes a move. He gets outside at the 10, gets a block from Aguero, the 25, the 30, and run out of bounds there. But a nice block from Aguero to spring him down that far sideline.
Absolutely. Great run. Good second effort right there. He could have, lowered the shoulder right there, took the tackle, but he decided to make that step to the left and stay vertical there. Got a few more yards.
23 on the carry out to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 Leopards. Trips right this time. Aguero, the lone receiver, left. Cameron, the stop route to Aguero. And run out of bounds near the 1st down marker over there. That's Reagan Smith on the stop. And they'll actually mark him out at the 36-yard line. So pickup of 8. 2nd down and 2. Thought and Beck are actually split right this time. Flood in the backfield, and the Leopards with the hard count do get the Lexington defense to jump. And that'll give them 5 here, and that'll be a 1st down by penalty. Move it out to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Leopards, we've got 8:40 left to go here in the first half. Twins either side. Flood in the backfield to the right of Cameron from the shotgun. And again they go with Flood going jet sweep left, and he'll dive forward to the 45-yard line and pick up about 4 yards, make up a 2nd down and 6. Bulldog defense that time had a linebacker jumped right up in the gap there, and they just ran away from that gap.
Yep.
Again, Twins either side. Again, Flood right up the middle this time, and not much there. Bulldogs.
No, he ran into one of those big Bulldog defensive linemen that time. Number 54.
They'll mark it at the 48-yard line, so pickup of 3 is going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
And again, Aiden Batterton for the Bulldogs, 370 pounds, so that's a big difference between him and Mr. Flood.
This time the option play, flip it to Flood. He's at the midfield, at the 45, at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown to Crew Flood. 52 yards. Crew Flood with the touchdown run.
Nice job right there, Mr. Flood. The kid is something to watch, isn't he?
Oh, isn't he? And just a freshman. Again, the Leopards line up for 2. They've been unsuccessful their first 2 attempts. They'll go Twins either side. Empty backfield for Cameron. He'll bring McCulley in motion. Do the reverse. Aguero cuts up inside and nothing there. They will stop the 2-point conversion yet again. But with 7:31 left to go in the first half, the Leopards have opened up an 18-7 lead over the Lexington Bulldogs. Send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We're back to Floyd West Field with more coverage of Lindsay Leopard football presented by the First National Bank after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oil needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
So the Leopards go on a 98-yard touchdown drive. Did it in 7 plays, a 52-yard touchdown run from a Crew Flood. Caps it off. 2-point conversion no good. It is 18-7 Leopards, and Flood now has it teed up. And Williams stands at his own 15 to receive this kick. And again, a knuckleball bounces and taken at the 40 and gets out to the 45-yard line. And that was Buddy Cormany on the return.
Will Lawrence coming up with that stop.
So Lex takes over with 7:27 left to go here in the second quarter, trailing 18-7. And they'll have it at their own 44-yard line. Van Ostrom will go wide right. Smith is wide left. Number 29, Camden Baker, brings the play in, and he will line up slot left. They'll actually go twins either side this time. Kruger from the shotgun. Keeps it himself, looking for a hole right up the middle, and there's nothing there, although he does make a couple of tough yards to get across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
That was Dutton Taylor finishing that tackle, but I'd like to point out that Dennis DeGarian stood his man up, got down the line, and actually had first contact on that one. So good job by Dennis coming in as a sub. And I as I mentioned earlier, I like to see the large defensive front for the Leopards against these guys.
Again, twins either side from the pistol this time. Kruger is back to pass. Looking right, he's being chased, gets hit, and nearly picked off. Just as he threw that, he got hit, and Dutton Taylor got a hand on it, but it'll fall incomplete.
And that was Hannibal Hines applying the pressure right there, making him have to hurry that throw up.
So 3rd and 8 now for the Bulldogs. The ball at their own 46-yard line as Reagan Smith brings the play in from the sideline. Van Ostrom and Williams will split left. They will be joined over there by Camden Baker. Back to pass, Kruger. Pressure comes. They've got the slant over the middle for Williams, and he threw it behind him. That one will fall incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 8. Another punting situation for the Bulldogs. So they'll send Buddy Cormany back into punt formation. Aguero backs up inside of his own 20 to receive this one. Leopard defense looked like they may have figured something out here.
They're doing well.
Cormany calls for it.
DeGaring almost got a hand on that one.
Aguero at the 12, the 25, and then ridden down as he crosses the 30 to the 32-yard line.
I believe that was Williams, number 34, doing the riding right there.
So 6:27 left to go here in the first half. The Leopards have the ball back after forcing a 3-and-out on the Bulldogs. And they will have it at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's see if we can go punch it in one more time.
Again.
At least one more time before the half.
We'll get the ball to start the third quarter. Aguero will be the lone receiver right. McCulley, Lawrence, and Fott will all be split left.
Empty backfield this
and
time.
Turner's actually in there on that side too. Empty backfield. Currently they do the bubble screen. Oh, they're going to do the pass. Oh, they do get it over to Cameron. Cameron, can he get around Williams? No. Great job for Williams hanging on to that one, and Cameron fights for all he's worth. Gavry Williams was not going to let that happen, and he gets across the 35, and after all of that, picks up about 3 yards to the 36-yard line. And they actually mark him right at the 35, so we'll make it 2 for a 2nd down and 8. Not often you get to write the quarterback down for receiving a pass for 2 yards.
Right. I wasn't sure if they were going to get that pass off, but unfortunately threw it in the direction of Williams over there. He's probably the last one you want to be defending on that.
Absolutely.
He's a tough customer.
Twins either side. Flood in the backfield. And Flood is going to get wrapped up before he can go anywhere. That was a great play in there, buddy. Cormany.
Yeah, he blew that one up big time.
Maybe lost a couple. Back to the original line of scrimmage of 33. It's 3rd down and 10.
And the Bulldogs are getting tough here.
Yeah. Flood stays in at running back. Twins either side for Cameron from the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Again, they bring 4. Cameron steps up in the pocket and now floats it out in the direction of McCulley and overthrows him, and the Leopards are going to be forced to punt here. I got a flag. Hang on. This one probably is on the Leopards, though. Would probably be declined if it's a hold. And
well, we got to talk about it,
Got to
Greg.
talk about it first, I guess. And now we're going to signal the other official. And now we're going to get illegal forward pass.
Oh, was he past
Maybe
the line of scrimmage when he let it go?
That's very possible, yep. So my guess is that Coach Bowles will decline this, is that we'll force a 4th down and a punt here. And
little disagreement with Coach.
Well, see what, again, a lot of discussion here. Yeah. This shouldn't be this difficult.
No.
So they will back it up. And it is loss of down. But it's 10 yards. 15 yards.
Oh, my.
So that moves it back to the 19-yard line. So a 15-yard penalty.
That is quite the costly error right there. My goodness.
Cameron in punt formation. Williams is back deep. And Cameron gets off a high floating punt that will not bounce anywhere. And they got lucky there that Klon Sherd was right in the area there. I had to do the spread eagle jump to keep it from hitting him. And the Leopards might have almost got one there, but it'll die at the Leopard 44-yard line. So not a great punt. But the Bulldogs will have 4:51, plenty of time here with this short of a field. First and 10 at the Leopard 44. Diamond formation again. Wide receiver either side. They'll send Williams in motion, and it'll be a quarterback keeper, and I believe that was Torres. Yep.
It was indeed Mr. Gus Torres.
And I think he lost a yard back to, no, they're going to give him, they give him a yard to the 43. 2nd and 9.
Nice play by Torres there coming from the other side to grab him. Crew Flood was also there to assist.
Van Ostrom goes wide right. Smith is wide left. Now they'll go with an empty backfield all bunched up to the left. And you got to watch for Kruger going to that right side again. And now we get flags flying. And we may have, looks like an illegal substitution. Oh, no,
Offsides.
It's offsides. So that'll move it down to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 4 now. Actually looks like a 2nd and 5. I'm a little off on my marking here. I guess mark it from the original line.
They had him spotted.
Yep.
They didn't give him that yard you're talking about a while ago. They spotted him at the original line of scrimmage. So
2nd and 5 at the 39. Diamond formation, wide receiver either side. Now they'll shift out of that. 2 wings. And Williams hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss.
Melvin McDonald blew that thing up in the backfield. Nice job.
Gary Williams did not have a chance that time, and he'll lose all the way back to the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 6 yards. And again, I'm wrong because they move it up to the 44. So a loss of 5 yards. Third down and 10. Now they'll go twins with Van Ostrom and Williams left. And they'll actually put 3 left this time. And back to pass is Kruger. Pressure comes. We got flags in the backfield. And looking downfield, he overthrows his intended receiver. But we got all kinds of flags back here.
I think that's going to be a hold on whoever was contending with Gus down there.
So we will get a hold on the Bulldogs. And so that'll back them up. Of course, at this point, do you back them up or do you decline that since it was incomplete? It'd be 4th down anyway.
Well,
they're going to decline it.
I don't get paid to make those decisions, Greg.
So the penalty's declined. It's 4th and 10 with the ball at the 44-yard line. And that'll be another punt situation for Buddy Cormany. And looking for the football.
Seemed to be a bunch of confusion down there where all the man wanted was the pigskin.
Can't play football without it. Cormany stands at his own 45, Aguero at his own 5. High knuckleball and a fair catch called for by Aguero. It'll take a Leopard bounce and die inside the 20, though, at the 17-yard line. So Leopards now with 2:58 left before halftime have it 1st and 10, their own 17.
Plenty of time for a touchdown drive here.
Hey, they went the 98-yard one took them all of 2 minutes and 7 seconds. So 2:58, plenty of time, and a whole lot less yardage. Twins right, single receiver left with Torres in the slot left. And Taylor back in at running back. He'll move to the left of Cameron from the shotgun. Now Torres moves over to slot right. And give it to Taylor right up the middle, big hole. He's at the 40, the 45,
still
the
on his
50,
feet.
on his 40. And finally run out of bounds in Bulldog territory.
What a run.
Yeah. And see where 38-yard line. See where they actually spotted it there. Huge run for Dutton Taylor. See,
Absolutely.
that's 33, and what's a 45-yard run?
He was on a mission. Very good job keeping his feet right there.
It's his second 45-yard run of the night. The other one was a touchdown. Timeout, Lexington, 2:47 left to go in the half. We'll take it with them. We will come back and see what happens after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Jake's Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake's Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!
So hey, take a look at the Lexington cheerleader there in the camera. That's my niece Tia, by the way. Say hi to Tia. Leopards 1st and 10. Looking for thought and had double coverage there and had to just overthrow that one. Well, we've got a flag back here right in the area where that was thrown, and I'm thinking that they're talking to Torres. They're going to look like a chop block here, and if that's the case, that's a 15-yarder. So not only did we not get the completion, but it looks like we're going to be backed up after we had gotten it all the way down to the Lexington 38-yard line.
That hurts.
It does. Coach Merrill cannot believe that got called. But it moves the ball back to the Leopard side of the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, Merrill's very unhappy over there. If he'd been wearing a hat tonight, I think he would have thrown it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Twins right. Aguero's his lone receiver left. Cameron with Flood in the backfield with him. He's got Torres in the slot left. First and a long ways. Out into the flat, he's got Aguero, and Aguero makes a tackle. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 20, and he's tripped up as he crosses the 20. And see where they put him. Looks like at the 17-yard line, and that's a 30-yard, 33-yard reception for Aguero.
Man, he is getting the yards after catch tonight. Had a couple of defenders there close that, by all rights, should have got him shortly after making the catch. But, man, he found a hole and got upfield.
Give it to Flood right up the middle, puts his head down, and he gets stood up. That was a big hit.
Yep.
That is Weatherford that hit him after he got stopped there. But he does pick up about 5 yards, though, to the 12, looks like. Second down and 5. This time, McCulley in motion. They'll give it to Aguero. Aguero has a first down and more. Did he get there? I think he's
a little short, I guess.
Short. And looks like they're going to mark him about the 3-yard line. So pickup of 9 for Aguero. Leopards go hurry up here, under center. Cameron, give it to Aguero again, and no signals yet. I think they're still marking him short at the 1.
Man.
So second and goal at the 1. Taylor in at the running back. Guerrero will be back there with him. McCulley is in the slot right. Fott is wide right. Cameron under center. And flags fly, and we're going to get a false start on the Leopards. So you had it 2nd and goal at the 1. Now you got 2nd and goal at the 6. So Fott still wide right. Torres will wind up tight end right. McCulley in the slot. Taylor and Aguero both in the backfield with Cameron under center. Cameron flip it to Aguero right up the middle. Untouched touchdown. 6 yards out. Manny Aguero. So Aguero gets into the scoring to make the lead right now 24-7. Leopards on top. Still have a 2-point conversion try here coming. Let's see, this is their 4th score. They've yet to convert one. Let's see.
We'll get her this time.
Yeah, maybe this time we can get one in. Fott, McCulley, and Aguero will all go wide left. Torres lines up tight end right with Taylor in the backfield. From the shotgun, Cameron. And Cameron's just going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get there. Strung out well, and the Bulldogs absolutely have shut down the 2-point conversions. 44 seconds left before halftime. The Leopards have extended their lead to 24-7, and we'll take a timeout. We will come back with more coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank after this timeout on KBLP Live.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
So the Leopards have taken it to a 24-7 lead. Crew Flood has it teed up. Gavry Williams will go back deep for the Bulldogs. .44 seconds left before halftime. Flood again does a knuckleball on the ground. It bounces right up to Cormany, though, and he'll get stopped as he crosses the 40 and probably gets the 42-yard line out of that. So the Bulldogs with one more chance here before halftime, 39 seconds left. And don't say the 43. Van Ostrom goes wide right. Reagan Smith is wide left.
Got DeGaring out. Caven Hunter back in the middle on the defensive line.
Back to that diamond formation again for the Bulldogs. Williams goes in motion. It's a quarterback keeper for Kruger over that right side. Steps through and then gets brought down. And Taylor comes up
Taylor's
with the
got the football.
And Leopards are saying they have it. I haven't seen a signal from any official yet.
I don't think they saw it. I'm not so sure he didn't take that out of his hand while he was
going down,
standing up.
And
the officials didn't see it. I'd really like to see a replay on that, JD, if you can.
We've got a timeout while the officials again have a conference to decide here of who's got the ball. Yeah, they're going to say he was down. And
it's hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah. All the way to the Leopard 49-yard line. So 2nd down and 2. Clock runs. 20 seconds, though. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. McCraven brings the play in. He'll go wide left. Van Ostrom goes wide right. Again with that. Now Williams will go wide right as well. 2-back set. And this time right up the middle. Look out. Weatherford gets across the Leopard 40 and down to the 36-yard line, but that'll put zeros on the clock, and that'll be the final play of the first half.
All right.
So that pickup of 13 was a good run that time from Weatherford, but the Leopards defense steps up, and that'll be then they get the ball to start the third quarter as well. So we'll see if the Leopards can take that momentum with them into the locker room. 24-7, Leopards on top. We'll take it over to JD. We'll take a timeout. Andrew and I will add up our officially unofficial stats from the first half. Be back with more from Floyd Westfield here in Lexington right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
The First National Bank of Lindsay has proudly served our community since 1902. Here at the First National Bank, we pride ourselves on our hometown customer service. We are a family-owned business and consider each one of our customers a part of that family. We take great pride in our community and give back to that community that has given us so much. We specialize in small business and residential loans and personal banking. We're here to serve you. Come in today and let us know how we can help you. That's First National Bank of Lindsay, member FDIC.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
The Board of Directors, physicians, and employees of the Lindsay Municipal Hospital would like to take this time to recognize the Lindsay High School football team, the coaches, and players. Good luck, Leopards, from your fans at the Lindsay Municipal Hospital. And remember, if a medical emergency arises, call or visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard supporter.
Dr. Mike Beckman and all of his staff at 301 South Main Street in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay High School football team good luck this season. To schedule your next eye exam, call Dr. Beckman's office at 405-756-4414. Operating hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to noon on Friday. Call 405-756-4414 or stop by at 301 South Main in Lindsay. Go Leopards from everybody at Dr. Mike Beckman's office.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Boris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.
In our community, we believe in the power of unity and strength. Introducing the Pass Drug Free Coalition and a group of dedicated individuals committing to creating a drug-free environment. We work tirelessly to educate, empower, and support our community in the fight against drug abuse. Through preventions, programs, awareness, campaigns, and partnership, we've made a significant impact. Join us in our mission to create a drug-free community. Together, we can make a difference. Visit our social media accounts or email us today to find out how you can get involved. Let's go Leopards and Leopardettes.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
We're back here at halftime. The pride of Lindsay on the field entertaining us, and the Leopards on the scoreboard have the lead 24-7 over the Bulldogs. It's been a good first half for the defense after the first drive. Yep. The first drive was questionable the Bulldogs pretty much did what they wanted to on that first drive, and then after that, the Leopards kind of settled in, and they've not let the Bulldogs do a whole lot since then. But the Leopards have scored 24 unanswered after that. So the Leopards have yet to figure out how to get a two-point conversion yet. We got to figure that one out. But let's go to our official and unofficial stats for this first half. We'll start with the Bulldogs, who had 103 yards on the ground, nothing through the air, as Caden Kruger was 0 for 4 passing in that first half. But 103 yards total, and 84 of that came from the quarterback, Caden Kruger. He's got 8 carries, 84 yards, including the 24-yard touchdown run, the only score that the Bulldogs have on the board here. 6 carries for 30 yards for Cameron Weatherford. Make sure that's right, Cameron Weatherford. Then 2 carries and actually minus 15 yards for Gavry Williams. He had the toss that he couldn't handle and lost, and then a big play by McDonald that dropped him for a loss as well. And then 1 carry for 4 yards for Dalton Brewer, and that rounds out the rushing for the Bulldogs. Again, 103 yards of offense, all on the ground on 17 rushing plays there in the first half. The Leopards, however, have 249 yards of rushing on 18 rushing plays, and Dutton Taylor, 5 carries, 119 yards, and a touchdown in that first half. He had a 45-yard touchdown run, had another 45-yard run in there as well, so he's already over 100 yards on just 5 carries in that first half. And Crew Flood is right behind him with 5 carries, 98 yards. He had a 52-yard touchdown run. Then you get 5 carries and 26 yards for Manny Aguero. He also had a 6-yard touchdown run. Then 2 carries for 13 yards for Isaac Cameron, and 1 carry for 1 yard for Rocker McCauley, but it was a touchdown run. So he gets 1 carry, 1 yard, and a touchdown as well. So, again, 249 yards on the ground for the Leopards. 79 through the air. 4 of 7 for 77 yards for quarterback Isaac Cameron. And Tug Fott gets credit for 1 pass, 1 completion for 2 yards as they did the toss and then the throwback to Cameron. So he completed a pass to the quarterback, Isaac Cameron. So Cameron has a 2-yard reception. All 77 of the other yards is 4 catches for 77 yards for Manny Aguero. So 79 through the air, 249 on the ground means 328 yards of total offense in the first half for the Leopards. So with that, we will send it over to Andrew. We'll talk about the defensive numbers.
All right, I'll start with the Leopards. Big story for the Leopards, holding the Bulldogs only to 103 yards, 0 yards through the air. So really nice job. Most of those coming from that very first drive for the Bulldogs. So the Leopards have gotten tough in the latter part of this first half. Dutton Taylor leads the way along with Melvin McDonald, each recording 4 tackles. Melvin's settling into that new outside linebacker position very well, looking good. Manny Aguero, 3 tackles. Riker McCulley, Crew Flood with a couple apiece, as well as Tug Fott. Let's see. For Lexington, leading tacklers, Buddy Cormany with 3, Caden Kruger with 3, Reagan Smith with 3, and Gavry Williams is the big tackler for the Bulldogs in that first half with 4 that he recorded, and a couple of those were some mighty hard sticks.
Yes,
so Mr. Williams can
he can bring the heat.
He can set you down. However, the Bulldogs allowing 328 yards of offense, and that's 10.5 yards per play. So not a very good showing. Kind of letting the Leopards run wild a little bit, but credit to the Leopards for doing their job. Penalties has been quite a contrast. Only 20 yards of penalties for the Bulldogs, 3 penalties, and the Leopards have kind of shot themselves in the foot several times. They've got 7 penalties so far for a total of 60 yards. So hopefully we can clean that up in the second half and keep putting the pedal to the metal.
All right. Well, the Pride of Lexington band on the field now to entertain us. With that, we're going to send it back to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll go check out some of the scores, some of our area teams that are playing tonight. Some played last night. There are some schools around that are on fall break this week, and there were some games last night as well. So we'll check on the games tonight, tell you about the last night's results, and be back with more from halftime from Lexington right after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay. South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us. A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project. Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home, and don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching Leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Shirok with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C Mart.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Braid Oil, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Back here at halftime in Lexington, the Leopards with a 24-7 lead. Let's quickly run down some of our area scores. Before I do that, and Andrew's going to not be able to help me out here. He's feeding his face. I got to give a shout-out to the only reason I can say that's because I already fed my face. A shout-out to the Lexington Football Booster Club. They, excuse me, cook burgers down here for all the home football games. And, I mean, they are fantastic. I forget what she called that, a link burger. Had a hot link and a burger on it, and that was absolutely delicious. And so shout out to the Lexington Football Booster Club. They treat us right over here. Took care of us and brought us burgers here at halftime. And I've already eaten mine. Andrew's eaten his. I want to run down some scores here quickly from some of our area teams. Let's look at some action from last night. First of all, Blanchard was on the road at Tecumseh last night out of Class 4A, and number 4, Blanchard, had 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, had a lightning strike. And, of course, that's an immediate 30-minute delay. I think it ended up being over 2 hours that game was delayed for weather. And finally, the Blanchard Lions pull off the 34-7 win over Tecumseh. Number 1 ranked Washington Warriors were on the road at Little Axe last night, and no competition there. 49-7, the Warriors win that ball game. And then Wayne was on the road at a Class A over at Velma Alma, and the Velma comes away with a 38-0 win over the Wayne Bulldogs. And, again, all of those matchups were last night. Now moving on to what's going on tonight. We'll start in Class 3A. The number 6 Pauls Valley Panthers are hosting number 15 North Rock Creek, and Pauls Valley is up 20-14 at halftime in that ball game. Purcell Dibble is on the road at Comanche, and Dibble is up 28-7 at halftime of that game. And then looking at some of our other district games, Marlow number 4 in the state, Crossings number 10, and Marlow has just a 13-0 lead on Crossing. Conowall up 28-8 that game at halftime. This is a close one. Number 4 Minko, number 12 Wynnewood. Minko Wynnewood on the road there, and they have a 3-0 lead over Minko. That game, I think, was also that game in the third quarter. And then in Class C, number 9 Maysville hosting number 12 Paola, and that game tied at 6 at halftime. So there's some of your area scores from our area teams. We'll try to keep up with those as we move through the second half here. But right now, it's just about time to get the second half underway. This has been your First National Bank halftime show from Lexington here on KBLP Live. Andrew finished that burger. He is good to go.
You weren't lying about that burger, Greg.
Oh,
it was something else.
I tell you what, that hot link was so good.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, she treated us right for sure, bringing that up here to us. Again, a big, big, big thank you to the Lexington Football Booster Club and what they do, obviously for the sports here, but also for bringing us food. Leopards looked like they were a man short here for the return team as Taylor races on late. But, again, Leopards will receive. Levi Fincher has it teed up for the Bulldogs. I think we're still a man short on the short kick. And it'll be take a bounce. Aguero takes it at the 32, races to his right, looking to cut up, tries to get to that far edge, and he won't get there. He'll just run out of bounds as he crosses the 35-yard line. So the Leopards a man short on that return, but they'll set up shop. And see where they actually mark him out of bounds over there on that far sideline. Looks like it'll be in the neighborhood of the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10, Leopards to start this third quarter. Pretty good field position. They're on 38. Taylor the lone setback. Twins left. Single receiver right. They bring McCulley in motion left to right. Fake it to him. Give it to Taylor right up the middle. Big hole. And he'll get closed down. It's pretty quick, though, as he gets probably a good 5 yards. See if they give him the 43 there. And looks like it's closer to the 40. You know, they did give him the 43. We'll call it 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Again, Taylor to the right of Cameron. McCulley and Aguero were split left. Fought split right. And I'm not sure that fought. That's actually probably Lawrence on that far side. It is Will Lawrence. Quick 5-yard stop route for Lawrence.
Nice
Got
catch.
it. And he'll get out of bounds. Should be enough for the first down. Will had to climb a ladder to get to that one, but I think he did, and he's out at the 49-yard line, which should be enough for a first down, and no signals yet. And now they do. 1st and 10. Leopards at the 49. Again, Lawrence is right. McCulley and Aguero are split left. Taylor in the backfield. Give it to him over the right side. Again, a big hole, and he'll get down to the 35-yard line of Lexington, but hang on, there's a flag at the line of scrimmage. Thrown by the side judge on this side.
Yep.
So is this a false start or is it an offside? And still wait for the signal, and they're going to call a false start on the Leopards. So a nice run from Taylor is going to get called back on a false start, which always confuses me because I always thought that's a dead ball. They should blow it dead as soon as that happens.
Yep.
But
Well, it's been that way all year, so I don't know if that was a rule this year. Maybe we're just dumb and we didn't know the rule to begin with. But
so 1st and 15 moves the ball back to the 44-yard line of Lindsay. Again, slot right for Torres. Lawrence is wide right. And linebacker coming right up in the middle there.
those
I think that's
linebackers,
Weatherford.
all game tonight, they've been getting really close to an offside.
Cameron calls the play, backs up, calls for it, gets it to Dutton, wide right, jet sweep, gets across the 50 and ridden out of bounds on the far sideline near the 45-yard line. So a good pickup there, close to 15 yards on that.
That was number 6, Caden Kruger for the Bulldogs, making the stop.
So you picks up 11 on that play. 2nd down and 4. My math was failing me there for a minute. The ball at the Bulldog 45. And rolling out, Cameron gets away from one man, but he won't get away from the second one. Bulldog defense all over that one.
Yep, they
didn't
give him
back to the 50-yard line. It's going to break up a 3rd down and 9.
nowhere to go on that one. He had 3 Bulldog defenders on him in short order.
So now Fought checks in. He'll be the wide receiver right. McCulley and Aguero are split left. Dodson is in the backfield in that slot.
Turn them down a little bit.
Cameron calls the play. He's got Taylor to his right from the shotgun. And Taylor right up the middle and driving, but he's still going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. Now mark him at the 44-yard line, so he picks up 6, but it's going to bring up a 4th down and 3. I have a feeling we're going to see the Leopards go for this one.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
McCulley goes wide right. Dodson stays in that slot right. Aguero, the lone receiver left. Cameron again tries the hard count. Nobody jumps. And long time getting this play in. We don't have a play clock, but kind of hard to know how close you're getting, and now it is a delay. I'd say with no play clock, I'm not sure how you do that, but it took way too long to get that play signal in and get things called there, and it's going to move them back to the 49 again. So from a 4th and 3, now you got a 4th and 8, and you do have to punt. I'd almost do a fake here. McCulley, he's got nobody on him over there. And now Dodson moves, or McDonald moves over that too. Nice punt from Cameron. Takes a good Leopard bounce at the 10 sideways, and it'll be down to back there. Cree Flood. It's amazing. He can get down the field before anybody else does. Of course, he is. I think he's the long snapper, but yeah, he's down there to down that one inside the 10-yard line. Mark it at the 8. So Lexington with a long field now. 7:38 left to go here in the third quarter. Two backs, wide receiver either side. Kruger hands it off right up the middle, and strong run there. I'm guessing that was probably Weatherford. And he was. And he does get him a little bit of breathing room as he gets it from the 8 out to about the 12-yard line. Actually more like the 13. He'll pick up 5 for a second down. And yeah, second down and a long 5, closer to 6. This time, quarterback keeper looking to get around the edge here, and the Leopards shut it down. Great job. Stringing it out and then just waiting for help. Thought McDonald, Aguero, I think Cameron was in there. It was well strung out there, and no gain on the play is going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 now. Smith is wide right. And they'll send trips wide left. Empty backfield for Kruger. Rolls to his left. Torres chases. Taylor comes up. Taylor takes him down.
Did he hang on to it? I thought it came loose.
I did too. He had it in that one hand. And there's some mutual respect. Taylor and Kruger both get up and pat each other on the helmet.
Yep. Nice play by Dutton. He followed him out there for a minute, and when he decided to go, he went like a missile.
Loss of 2 on that play, back to the 11, brings up a 4th down and 7, so a punting situation. His own goal line. And nice punt, though. Aguero, that is the Bulldog 45 to the 40, the 35, tripped up, and he'll get to the 30.
Did he call a fair catch? Oh, yeah, flag down.
Let's check the laundry on the field. As they do mark him at the Bulldog 29-yard line, but let's see what the play is. It looks like they're pointing in the direction of the Leopards. I'm going to assume a hold here on the return. So, yep, it is a hold. And they'll mark it from the 35 and back out to, looks like the 45. We'll check it here. And they do place it at the 45-yard line of Lexington. So the Leopards will still get the ball at the Lex 45-yard line. 5:37 left to go here in this third quarter, and neither offense has really been able to get much going here. Thought is wide right. McCulley and Aguero were split left. Torres back in at that slot on the right. And we've still got discussions going on here, so. Not sure what this one is all about still. Looks like they may be satisfied where it's at.
Yep.
1st and 10, Leopards, Bulldog 45. Cameron calls for it. Sends it out to Aguero in the flat. He's at the 40 and ridden out of bounds. Reagan Smith on the stop, but not till he threw him forward to the 35-yard line and very close to a Leopard first down. And that should be a first down. The ball was on the 45. It gets to the 35. It's a first down.
Bulldog coach not happy about it, too. I don't know what the complaint is there, but he's going after this back referee now. Unhappy with the spot, maybe.
Now we're going to have some more discussion here. Again, Coach Bowles and this official are having a discussion. Well, we have two other officials with this discussion out by the football.
Yeah, he's had a conversation with two different officials now, presumably about the same thing, so maybe he should try a third.
Yeah.
I don't know.
1st and 10 Leopards. They're at the Bulldog 35.
Here we go.
And we're ready to go. McCulley, wing left, two-back set, under center Cameron. And right up the middle. Oh,
still going.
Taylor broke out of that pack.
Wow.
Gets all the way down to the 22-yard line, 23-yard line. But he picks up 12 and another first down. That's 3 plays and 3 first downs for the Leopards.
Dutton has sure run tough tonight. I guess that nagging groin injury he's had for the last 2 or 3 weeks is healed up. I don't see it taped up tonight, so he's in top form.
Thought still the lone receiver right. McCulley in motion left to right. Bad snap. Cameron just has to pick it up, and he'll get pushed backwards. They'll blow it dead. He never did get a hold of that one as he was up under center. And mark him down at the 25. It's a loss of 2 and bring up a second down and 12. Aguero and Dutton will split right. There's left now. So Taylor splits out. We got McCulley and Fott split right, and in the backfield is Crew Flood. Cameron from the shotgun. Calls for it. Again, the stop route. Caught by Thought. Slung around, breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet. He's inside the 15. And got flags coming in late. And the cramp looks like for Thought. And I think they've marked him down at the 11-yard line. So that's a 14-yard reception for Thought. But we do have a flag down that came in late. Let's see what the flag is. Again, we have a conference among the striped shirts. And Thought still trying to get that cramp out. He's going to.
It's a calf.
Yep. We're just going to hop off on one foot here.
Yeah, that toe's pointed straight out. I know that feeling well.
That is so painful.
Mm-hmm.
And still waiting on a signal for the flag. And still haven't seen the signal yet. So My spotter up top says that he did signal a block in black. I missed that. So if that's at the 11, that will back it up to the 21. They marked it off 15 yards, so that moves it all the way back to the 27-yard line.
My goodness. 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
So 2nd down and 12. More like 14 now. Empty backfield. Twins stacked either side. And threw it in the direction of Aguero on the slant, but threw it short. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, the ball sits at the 27-yard line of the Bulldogs. But 3rd and 14, they got to get down to the 14-yard line. Cameron rolls to his right, finds Aguero, makes a move, still trying to make something happen, and he'll get just about the original line of scrimmage. And we've got another flag on the play. And a hold on the Leopards. And that one will be declined by the Bulldogs. So it'll be a 4th down and basically 10. The ball back at the original line of scrimmage at the 23. Leopard offense still on the field. Nunley and McCulley are split right this time. Flood and Aguero are split left. Empty backfield for Cameron. They'll bring McCulley in motion, fake it to him, over the middle, caught by Aguero, and he'll fight to the 10 and a 1st down. Needed 10, got 13, and picked up a 1st down.
Great job, Aguero.
1st and goal, Leopards. They are at the Bulldog 10 now. 3:22 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's still 24-7. Leopards with the lead. They had the same score at halftime. Now they'll go with Taylor and Aguero both in the backfield. Lawrence split left. Nunley and McCulley split right. Run the option. Cameron tucks it up inside. Touchdown, Isaac Cameron from 10 yards out.
Great little run there by Cameron. Saw the seam, turned it upfield, and hammered down.
So Leopards now have their 5th rushing touchdown of the night.
Here we go. No 2-point conversion this time.
Yep, they're actually going to send Maverick Dodson out there to try a kick. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. Looks good. It is. How come we haven't been doing that all night? 2:58 left in the 3rd. It is 31-7. Leopards on top. We'll send it over to JD. We got a timeout. More Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Crew Flood has it teed up for the Leopards. Gavry Williams goes back deep for the Bulldogs. 31-7. 45-yard drive for the Leopards that trip. 9 plays. Flood line drive taken by one of the ups backs, and he made a pretty good move there. That is the number 24, Tristan Buchanan.
Brought down by Will Lawrence, number 12. That's 2 for him tonight.
The only bad part of that gives you a chance for an onside type recovery, but it also, if you don't get it, gives the other team a good chance to get great field position like your own 44-yard line.
Yep, that's a chance they're willing to take here. Trusting the defense.
Empty backfield for Kruger. He's got Williams over the middle. It's caught. Triple team. They still don't have him down. He's still dragging defenders. He finally gets down to the 30-yard line. Pick up a 14 on the reception. It's the first completion of the night for Caden Kruger.
And I don't know who to give that tackle to. There's about 6 or 7 shirts there. Dutton Taylor was definitely the first one on the scene.
Again, empty backfield. This time they throw it in the flat. Great stop there, Isaac Cameron.
Nice stick, Isaac.
And that was Reagan Smith on the reception, but comes up a little bit gimpy after that.
Well, do you blame him? He got hammered.
He got hit pretty hard. Pick up a 4 on that reception, though. 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 26-yard line. Again, they go back to the air. And again, out in the flat, and that is Brewer on the reception, and he'll pick up a couple of more as he gets across to the 22-yard line, and he'll pick up 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2.
And that was Melvin McDonald that time with the stop. They're kind of nickel and diming us here.
They basically on an empty backfield 5 wide, and they're just going to try to pass the ball over us here. Now they'll actually put Weatherford back in the backfield and go twins either side. Pistol formation, back to pass. Still looking, and oh, great job. Caven Hunter.
Great job, boy.
Grabbed a hold of him, and Kruger did everything he could to spin out of that hold and could not get away from him, and he loses a couple of yards back to the 24. So now you've got a 4th down and 4. Obviously, going for it here. Again, they'll send 2 right, 1 left, 2 in the backfield. Kruger back to pass. The stop route, too much cushion. Reception there from Fincher. And it's at the 19-yard line, 18-yard line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down on a 6-yard reception. This time, again, empty backfield. Back to pass is Kruger. Rolling left, still looking. They come up to get him. They can't get him the first time. Crew Flood will clean it up, though. Gets to the 15-yard line. And we got flags coming in late. So let's check this. Still waiting for a signal here. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike on the Bulldogs and on the Leopards, so they'll offset them. So unsportsmanlike both ways that time. So the result of the play was, I believe, the 15-yard line. So 2nd down and call it 6, long 7. Long 6 or 7. 2 backs, twins right, single receiver left from the pistol. And we're going to get a false start. Smith on that far side jumped. So your 2nd and 3 is now 2nd and 8 and moves the ball back to the 20-yard line. So 2nd down and 12. blown dead again.
Man.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
that is-
okay.
I don't. The clock, I have to lean forward to see it. I
Yep.
didn't see it was down. So that is the end of the third quarter. The Leopards have the lead 31-7, but the Bulldogs on the move. We'll check it out after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football. It's presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Start the fourth quarter with the Bulldogs with the ball at the Leopard 20-yard line, 2nd and 12. Kruger rolls left, looking to pass. He's got a man, and it's caught.
Williams.
Gavry Williams gets inside the Leopard 10. He'll be very close to a first down. Should have it. And they do give him the first down at the 8. Needed 12, got it. First and goal. Now we've got a false start called on the Bulldogs. You get it inside the 10-yard line, and the very next play, go a false start, move it back out to the 13. Makes it first and goal now from the 13. Smith goes wide left. Fincher and Williams go wide right. They'll also send Brewer out in the slot right. Weatherford the lone setback from the pistol. Kruger rolls, looks right, throws in there, and it's caught. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Flag down.
Hang on. You got a flag in the backfield as Gavry Williams. Nope, I'm sorry, that is Fincher with the catch, but it looks like we've got a hold. So that touchdown comes off the board. And a holding call will back them up even further.
And that's the 7th penalty since the half.
Wow. So you had it first and goal at the 8. Penalty moved it back to the 13. Second penalty moves it back to the 23. So now you're first and goal from the 23-yard line. Fincher and Williams again go wide right. McCraven is wide left. Brewer moves into the slot left. Weatherford is a lone setback. Looking for the fade, and he overthrows his intended receiver, which was McCraven down here. So brings up a second and goal now from the 23. Osterman brings the play in. Van Osterman, excuse me. Fincher and Williams again go wide right. Van Osterman left. Brewer moves slot right. Weatherford the lone setback. Kruger from the pistol, rolls to his right, still looking to pass, still rolling, still looking. And just as he gets hit, he throws it up and it's intercepted. That is Guerra with the interception, and he will get it out to the 38-yard line. And so the interception thwarts what was a touchdown-looking drive for the Bulldogs. And Aguero's interception puts the Leopards back in business at their own 38-yard line. 10:49 left to go in the ball game.
Dutton Taylor came in there like a missile, and the quarterback recognized he was about to get waylaid, so he let it go, and just not a very good pass. Aguero able to come up with it.
Beck and Nunley split wide right. Aguero is split left. Taylor in the backfield. He's got it going right up the middle. He's at the 45, the 50, and into Bulldog territory at the 45. And he is just running like a man on a mission tonight.
I'll tell you what, he just lowered
running
the
over
boom again and just, I mean, when he makes contact, these guys are blowing back 3-4 yards.
17 yards on first down. He gets it down to the Bulldog 45. Aguero and Lawrence split left. Nunley and Becker split right. This time Flood in the ball game and bounces off the first tackler, breaks another tackle, still pushing forward. He gets across the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll pick up 6.
Tackle was made there by Wyatt McBride, number 72. Tough little run there by Crew Flood. He, for his size, he runs tough. Well, for any size, he runs tough, but.
This time Aguero comes in motion left to right. Fake it to him. Give it to Flood right up the middle. He's got a big hole. He's at the 30, the 20. Spin move and gets down to the 15-yard line. And again, nice run from Crew Flood as he gets all the way down to the Bulldog 15-yard line. Actually marked it at the 16. It's a 23-yard run. Got movement on the line, but apparently not across the neutral zone, so no flags. Flood is the lone setback. Twins either side for Cameron from the shotgun. Got to get this going. Now he'll bring Beck in motion. Flip it to him. Jet sweep left. Got room. Cuts it up inside.
Got it.
Touchdown. Oh, hang on.
Oh, my goodness.
Aiden Beck had a touchdown, but we've got laundry on the field on the edge, which usually means a hold.
Wide receiver got a little too handsy over there on the block.
Let's see how far back they push him here. Line of scrimmage was the 16. And they'll move it back. Looks like the 18-yard line. So 1st and 12. The ball at the 18. Nunley and Beck will stay split wide right. Lawrence and Aguero are left. From the shotgun, Cameron with Flood to his left. Beck in motion. Same play, but this time they'll give it to, actually that's Dutton Taylor, not Flood in the backfield. And Taylor, a couple of tough yards. Get to the 15-yard line. Pick up of 3. 2nd down and 9.
It looked like that was number 55, Cale Garver, on the stop there.
This time going to look to pass. Rushed out of the pocket. Cameron's still looking. He's just going to run. He's got a blocker in front. Isaac Cameron. Touchdown. Let's check for laundry. Hang on.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
And if he called that on Nunley over here on this side on that edge, I don't think that was. Yeah, I don't think that I thought he had a good block held out there in front of him. I didn't think that was a hold. But they're going to call it back. They're going to move it back to the 15-yard line. So basically, it's like that play never happened. They're still with 2nd and 9 at the 15.
Well, let's go score a third time.
There
what do you
go.
say?
We've had 2 call back on holding calls. Trips left this time. Nunley is the lone receiver right. Taylor to the lone setback with Cameron. They'll throw the bubble out for Taylor. Taylor's got it. Up the sideline, and he'll have a first down. It'll be 1st and goal Leopards. And see where they actually marked him out over there. And looks like he'll be inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. 11 more for Dutton Taylor, and it's 1st and goal at the 4. Flood checks in to be the running back. Twins either side. Flood to the left of Cameron from the shotgun. 1st and goal from the 4. Bring Beck in motion left to right. Flip it to Beck. Gets the edge, but can't get to the end zone. Beck thought he had it, but they're going to mark him out before he gets there. Oh, he got one. So mark it just outside the goal line. 2nd and goal. Bring the big boys in, stack them up on that left side. Cameron with an empty backfield. Beck in motion again. Give it to him again. This time he's in for the touchdown.
No flags.
So Aiden Beck gets in on the scoring.
And they did that basically the same play 3 or 4 times there on that drive.
Like every time he got it, it would get called back. And they're going to try the kick again. The snap's bad. Aguero's just going to try to make something happen, and that one doesn't work either. So the conversions haven't been pretty tonight.
No, they have not.
6:59 left to go in the ball game. And the Leopards now have a 37-7 lead over the Lexington Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout. We will come back to Lexington after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Leopards waste no time getting the kickoff team out there. They're ready to go. Gary Williams goes back deep for the Bulldogs. Crew Flood has it teed up. The Leopards are now up 37-7 with 6:59 left to go in the ball game.
They didn't take enough time. I was still eating an M&M.
Hey, guys, you're going to have to take your full minute, all right? We got to eat up here. Here's Flood's kick. This one a line drive right up the middle. Again, scooped up right in the middle of the field at the 35-yard line and then driven backward from the 40. And we'll double check who that was on the return. That was McCraven.
That was Maverick Dodson and let's see. Well, Will Lawrence again. Number 12 combining for that stop. So that's 3 for Will tonight.
Put the ball at the 38-yard line to the Bulldogs. 1st and 10, Lexington. Van Ostrom will bring the play in from the sideline. He'll split left. Fincher and Williams will go right. Brewer and, actually that is not Brewer, that is Weatherford and Baker in the backfield. And Weatherford, second man through, gets stood up before he can get to the 40-yard line and then pushed backwards. Parker Nunley.
Yes, sir. Parker gets his first one of the night.
And
welcome to the game, young man.
They'll give him the 40-yard line, so picks up 2 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 8. Again, 2 wide right, 1 left. Now they go 3 wide right. Single back set. Kruger back to pass. Rolls to his right. And looking downfield, and he'll finally just throw it away. No one to go to there, and was getting pressure in the backfield. Lucky Booth was back there. So incomplete.
He threw his crutches down to catch it in the sideline.
They bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. They've got it at their own 40. Incomplete stops the clock with 6:10 left in the ball game. They trail 37-7. Trying to get something going here. Weatherford the lone back. Trips right, single receiver left for Kruger. Back to pass. Throws the quick slant, caught by Williams. He'll have the first down at midfield and drags defenders all the way down to the Leopard 45-yard line. Tell you what, Gavry Williams is a load.
Yeah, he is. He is. If you can get the ball to that kid, you're going to get you a few yards because he's not going down without fighting for at least 3 or 4. That was Beck and Lawrence combining on that tackle, by the way. They checked in at the safety positions.
3 catches and 41 yards for Williams. Better than 10 yards reception. And a lot of that afterwards. Intended for Smith on the slant that time, threw it too high. Eli Curry on the defense. So makes it 2nd down and 10 now. Craven brings the play in from the sideline. He'll split left. Fincher and Williams goes right. 2-back set. Kruger gives it to Weatherford over that right side. He got tripped up just as he got to the line of scrimmage. He does fall forward for a couple to the 38-yard line. 38, how about the 43? And just give him a yard. 3rd down and 9. Van Ostrom goes left. Fincher and Williams go right. Baker will also come out in here in the slot right. Single back set. Kruger from the shotgun. He'll bring Williams in motion right to left. The high snap. Williams had to take it off the bounce. And he'll get to the 40, but he will not get the first down. Beck was there.
That was Fought slinging him down.
And they'll give him, looks like the 38-yard line, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. Needed 9, picked up 6. 4th and 3.
Got Terry Rangel in there, Rangel on the D-line, as well as Cameron King, number 74. And on the far side, 51, that's Sean DeVault.
Again, single back set. Becker comes in motion. And Kruger rolling right as quarterback keeper on the jet sweep, and he may get a first down. He may get more. He got out of bounds there with a little block in the back that I thought I saw over there that didn't get called, but Kruger will get a first down. He'll be pushed out of bounds on the far side, somewhere around the 32-yard line.
Shoved out of bounds there by number 20, Holden Thornburg.
So basically second-team defense in here for the Leopards. .330 left in the ball game. 2-back set for Kruger. Right up the middle. Weatherford looking for what he can get, and he's got a whole pile that he's trying to push forward, and he'll get the 25-yard line.
Looked like it was Beck leading the defensive charge there.
He'll pick up 7. 2nd down, call it a long 3. Twins right. Craven, the lone receiver left. Kruger from the pistol. And we're going to get the right side of that offensive line move, but the center never snapped the ball. We're going to back them up. Put the back at the 30-yard line. 2nd down 8. Van Ostrom in with the play. Clock runs. I thought he's trying to get him to run it anyway. Now it runs 2:45 left to go. Fincher and Williams are wide right. 2-back set and delay a game.
Okay.
So that'll move the ball back to the 35-yard line and bring up a 2nd down now and 13. The band doing something cool over there on the far side for the Leopards. They got the lights in the air going. Flashlights on the cell phones maybe. Fincher and Williams are wide right. McRaven comes wide left. From the pistol, Kruger calls for it. Hands it off, 2nd man through, and nowhere. Maybe the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And that was number 2, Claude Sherd.
Brought down by Lucky Booth.
3rd down and 13. 1:45 left in the ball game. The clock's running. Smith will go wide right. This time Fincher and Williams will come left. Baker joins them out here. Kruger back to pass. Tried to throw the wide receiver screen in here to Baker, but overthrew it. Falls incomplete, stops the clock with 1:29 left, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 13. They're still at the Leopard 35-yard line. And you know they'll go for this one.
Tell you what, the Leopard 2s are doing pretty good against what is still mostly the starters for the Bulldogs.
Agreed. Empty backfield now for Kruger. Back to pass. Looking down the middle of the field. He's got a man wide open and overthrew him. So that'll be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. And the Leopards will get it back. 1:23 left to go in the ball game. So a couple of kneel downs, and that should do it. So the Leopards are going to sneak out of here with their 3rd win of the season.
We've got the backup offense in right here. Coach may let him try to get a couple of plays in, get some practice.
Some practice in. Look at some scores real quick. Maysville, 12-6 now. They lead Paola out of Class C. Jump up to 3A. Check on Purcell. They are trailing Anadarko now, 39-35. That game in the 4th quarter.
Good one.
And Pauls Valley and North Rock Creek are tied at 34. That game in the 4th quarter. Dixon all over Marietta now, 40-0. That game in the 4th. And Marlowe leads Crossings 31-zip. That game in the 4th quarter is we get a delay of game on the Leopards to back the ball up to the 30-yard line to make it a 1st and 15 now. And there's the first knee.
So I don't know how you quite manage this without a play clock.
Yeah, really.
But
I guess you can watch the game clock since it's actually running, but I would think one more. I think the back judge here, I think, is supposed to give him an indication when there's 5 seconds left, and that was it right there.
Yep.
They'll snap it and down it with exactly 40, and that should do it.
That'll do her.
So the Lindsay Leopards will improve to 3-3 on the season. More importantly, 2-1 in district play. And the Bulldogs will now be 1-2 in district, and they'll also be 3-3 on the season, though. So let's send it over to JD. We will take a timeout, and we will come back and wrap this one up from Lexington. Again, our final score, the Lindsay Leopards 37, the Lexington Bulldogs 7. We're back after this on KBLP Live.
James Supplies has been serving the Lindsay community since 1946. We're your home for all your welding, cutting, and compressed gas needs. We offer name brands such as Lincoln, Miller, Victor, Hypertherm, and DeWalt. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 here in Lindsay. We're located at 206 East Cherokee. James Supplies is happy to support our 2024 Lindsay Leopard football team. It's time for our coaches and players' sweat and hard work to pay off. We hope the Leopards have a great season filled with first downs, touchdowns, tackles, and tradition. Join us in cheering the Leopards on this year. Go Leopards!
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
The First National Bank of Lindsay has proudly served our community since 1902. Here at the First National Bank, we pride ourselves on our hometown customer service. We are a family-owned business and consider each one of our customers a part of that family. We take great pride in our community and give back to that community that has given us so much. We specialize in small business and residential loans and personal banking. We're here to serve you. Come in today and let us know how we can help you. That's First National Bank of Lindsay, member FDIC.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C Mart. Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
Back to wrap it up from Floyd Westfield here in Lexington, Oklahoma. 37-7 our final score. The Leopards again secured their third win of the season and moved to 3-3 on the season. And looking at the final numbers, first for the Bulldogs, who had 129 yards unofficially on the ground on the night for 27 rush plays. The leader for them was, of course, the quarterback, Caden Kruger, ends up with 13 rush plays, 89 yards. He had their lone touchdown of the night back in that first quarter on that very first drive, 24-yard touchdown. 45 yards on 10 carries for Cameron Weatherford, and that is the two leaders for the Bulldogs on the ground. Passing, I've got Caden Kruger, 6 of 16, 55 yards unofficially. He did have the one interception and pretty well spread it around, but Gavry Williams ends up with 3 catches for 41 yards to lead the way receiving for the Bulldogs. For the Lindsay Leopards, a big night for them all the way around. 323 yards on the ground on 34 rush plays. So, again, nearly 10 yards a rush play on the night. But Dutton Taylor, again, a man on a mission tonight. He just had one touchdown, 45-yarder, but he ends up with 12 carries, 184 yards, and a touchdown tonight. Then you get Crew Flood, who ends up with 9 carries, 122 yards. He also had a 52-yard touchdown run. Manny Aguero rushing 5 carries, 26 yards. He also had a touchdown. Aiden Beck had 2 carries for 4 yards. He had a 1-yard touchdown run. Riker McCauley had 1 carry for a yard. It was a touchdown run. So 6 touchdowns on the night for the Leopards, all on the ground. And again, 34 rush plays, 323 on the ground. Passing, Isaac Cameron unofficially 9 of 12, 118 yards on the night. And then Tug Fought, 1 for 1, 2 yards. And the pass to Isaac Cameron. He's got a 2-yard reception tonight. But Manny Aguero ends up 7 catches and 104 yards tonight. And then Tug Fought also had a reception for 14 yards. So 120 through the air total on 9 completed passes tonight for the Lindsay Leopards. So they end up 443 yards of total offense. Pretty good night, if you ask me. Send it over to Andrew. We'll talk about the final defensive numbers.
Yeah, tough night for the Bulldog defense tonight, contending with that dynamic Leopard offense, allowing 443 total yards from the Leopards and 8.7 yards per play. So the Leopards put it on them most of the night. Leading tacklers for the Bulldogs, Buddy Cormany with 4. Caden Kruger recording 6. Reagan Smith also with 6. Gavry Williams, 4 tackles. and Isaac Martin with 4. It was a pretty lopsided affair tonight defensively. Leopards just kind of had their way with the Bulldog defense tonight. So tough going for them. Let's see. For the Leopards, different story. Really good defense tonight, holding the Bulldog offense to only 184 yards all night long and 4 yards per play. So good job there. 1 interception recorded by Manny Aguero. Leading tacklers, Dutton Taylor and Melvin McDonald tonight with 6 each. Great job adjusting to a new position. Melvin. Manny Aguero had 3. Crew Flood had 3. Tug Fought had 3. So good job. Lots of guys getting involved in that defense tonight. The penalties were kind of got out of hand there in the second half.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Leopards wound up with 13 penalties for 95 yards. So a lot of things to kind of clean up there. Bulldogs fared a little bit better, 9 penalties for only 45 yards. All in all, Greg, fairly lopsided. Bulldogs put up a pretty good fight at times and just kind of overwhelmed by the Leopards both offensively and defensively. The one thing we couldn't really seem to do is get those extra points. Whether we were kicking or going for the 2-point. But kudos to Maverick Dodson for putting one through the uprights. Something we hadn't seen much of here out of the Lindsay teams in the last couple of years. So good job there, Maverick.
Absolutely. And, again, this is big because the Leopards now move into a tie. Crossings Christian were playing Marlowe tonight. And now I've got to jump back over there because I did not write down the final score of that. And I went down to the wrong class. So 31-0. Marlowe, last report was up on Crossings. So now Crossings 2-1 in district. The Leopards are now 2-1 in district. We move into that tie. So 2 weeks from now, you're going to play Crossings. A really good chance that the winner of that game has a lock on that third place spot. Yep. Marlowe and Washington are probably going to battle out 1 and 2. But, now you've got a pretty good chance here. You go beat Crossings, you get a chance to move into that third place spot. Much better than being in 4th place in that district spot.
Absolutely.
So, again, Washington played last night and handled Lex very easily there. And Dixon tonight beats Marietta 40-7, and that's the Leopards' next foe as we go back home to Burford Field next week and take on Marietta. A couple of other final scores just to catch you up real quick. Anadarko up on Purcell 45-35. That game last reported in the 4th quarter. And Pauls Valley and North Rock Creek are in overtime, tied at 34.
Wow.
So there's some scores for you to keep up with as we wrap it up from Lexington. Again, a big thank you to the Lexington Football Booster Club. I tell you what, that's as good a dinner, as good a burger as I've had in a long time.
You betcha.
So I appreciate very much them coming up and offering us a burger at halftime, and we didn't have to go hungry, and it was really, really good. We appreciate them very much. Again, also to I got to give kudos to my brother Travis. He did a great job of helping us get contact with making sure we had where we needed to set, what we needed to have to get our broadcast going. So I appreciate him reaching out and getting a hold of the right people and getting us set up here as well. And with that, we're going to have to say thank you, Andrew. Great job tonight.
Thank you, buddy. You too.
And big thank you to JD as well. JD over here on the live stream. Eric and Kevin Scruggs up on the camera up top. Did a great job again tonight. And, of course, Colton Harrell back at our studios running the FM side in Lindsay. Very much appreciate all the work she does. My name is Greg Peary. For all of us at KBLP, we will be back home. Good grief. You'd think I'd left second quarter up on the whole third quarter. We will be back at Burford Field. Too many B's in there.
Yeah, that's it.
Next week with Marietta in town. It'll be a Thursday night game. Fall break next week, so it will be a Thursday night game. Make sure you make a note of that and be with us there as we get back to Burford Field and get back to the home field for a Thursday night game. Again, my name is Greg Peary. We say goodnight from Lexington. We'll see you next week back home. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
The First National Bank of Lindsay has proudly served our community since 1902. Here at the First National Bank, we pride ourselves on our hometown customer service. We are a family-owned business and consider each one of our customers a part of that family. We take great pride in our community and give back to that community that has given us so much. We specialize in small business and residential loans and personal banking. We're here to serve you. Come in today and let us know how we can help you. That's First National Bank of Lindsay, member FDIC.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!